Hello and welcome to Dune Spice Wars. This is a 4X RTS, almost, strategy game, which at first I thought, just looking at the pictures, this is just another turn-based game and it's not for me and blah 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 blah, don't want it. Then I saw a little bit of gameplay of it and was just like, wow, this has a lot of things that I actually find really cool and curious, and you don't have to go super big, you don't have to go super small, you can do exactly what you want to do, but you have to expand and expand and expand. It's still a 4X. That's not what the 4X's stand for, but do you want to see how this looks like? Cool, let's get started. New game first. There are a bunch of people that you can play with. I so far played with a smuggler. To be fair, I don't know if it makes a huge difference. I know the Colonel is playing Atreides. Atreides. Sure, I mean, close enough. Harkonnen, or the Fremen. I honestly don't know, but I thought this one had oppression ability, influence flows, villagers, resource production per active militia, resource production, I don't know. Military units have less supply drain. How about we do that one, because I kind of like the military part of this game, which is not like me at all, but there you go. The Fremen. Yeah, we'll go with that word. Sorry if I'm saying any of these wrong. I've watched the old Dune. I haven't watched the new Dune. And I don't know if this is super related or not. If it isn't, cool. If it is, cool. I'm gonna do my best here. Hopefully bring this game a little bit into what you got going on there. So we have some counselors. We have some easy counselors over here. Looks like the old school ones. And some new ones that look like assassins. they say they're hard. I mean, +1 authority production per exploited spice field. Sounds like a good thing. This guy reveals the position of all spice fields. Ooh. So far, I never even got past the second. I saw the second spice field, but so far I haven't even used that yet, so that's not very helpful. And you do a lot of stuff. Units gain sand killers when no allies are nearby. All right, sure, sounds great. Let's do that. Here we are in the wonderful place of devour. Sorry, I really don't know, and that's fine. That's your overview. That's what's going on. You do play with all three other factions, so there are 4 factions. We play against all 3. I think there's stuff they can do with them. Trade, for example. Hey, how's it going, dude? How do you sound?
What do you want?
Oh yeah, that's what I expected. So you can play with them. Then there's some development. There's some stuff, and we're just gonna get into all of it, but everything is about this spice. The spice is over here, on the first one at least, and our omnicopter is supposed to get there. So let's unpause this, and this is why, when I look at this, I was just like, oh, turn-based, lame, but no.
As fast as I can.
You tell them what you want to do and they do it. It's great. It's exactly what we want. So yeah, you have them fly around to wherever you need. In this case, there's a spice field here. Cool. There's a little question mark here. What you want is your omnicopter should go out there and actually figure out what they can do there. Cool. Next thing we need, some guys that can make a little bit of trouble. And I was going to say, I wanted to show you the other ones, but I'll show you that later. I try to go 1 ranged and 1 close. It feels natural. It's not always the best thing. It's not always the worst thing, but that's where we want to start. But don't underestimate the stuff that goes on over here. So we just got those done. I guess we do want to get the military units done fast too. I've played this mostly on triple speed earlier, and it's not always a good thing. So I'm going to try to explain everything while things are happening. Here, our first units. Ooh, look at those. Stocky. Okay. So what we want to do now is a couple things. First, we need to understand is there's a green health bar and a yellow health bar. The green health bar is the actual health bar. The yellow health bar is a supply bar. Once you run out of supplies, you die faster. Doesn't matter what's going on. You only refill supplies if you're in territory that you own. Currently, the only territory that we own is probably hard to see, orange on orange here, but is this. But once we take over this village over here, we will also take over this territory, and that will be very, very important. The village itself has this little thing. It's called militia. two numbers of militias. We have two numbers of units here. There's two numbers of militias. Should make sense. Should all be fine. So that should all be good. Let's tell our guys to go over here and get some stuff done. Let's see how that works. While they do that, I'll explain a little bit of the other stuff. There's your Solari, just money. There's your plascrete, main construction material, maybe the only one. Ooh, war. Let's see how these guys do stuff. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Go get him. Anyways, yeah, those guys are doing that. This guy, manpower, is actually super duper important. We're gonna go a little further away while they do their thing. Manpower is super duper important because without this, you can't actually expand your army. And if you can't expand your army, at some point you're gonna run into someone that's bigger and better than you. So don't waste this and make sure you get more at all times. Uh-oh, sandworm detected. That is scary, and I think it's actually just popping up right here. Sandworm, that was actually really fast. Let's see, yeah. So what you have to do is actually react to it, because if Sandworm comes up and takes out your army, then your army is just taken away and you lost a lot of resources. So, you guys, get out of there. Sandworm, see? The Sandworm area.
We'll get their water.
No, you can do more. But yeah, sandworms are scary. I would like to show you what a sandworm looks like when a sandworm actually pops up, but it's not what we want. Great. Well, the village is without militia. Now we can actually take it over. To take it over, it costs you a little bit of points, and you get all of those, and some water. Water is one thing that we're going to start building here pretty fast, but you have authority, you need that, and then you have water. Right now we don't actually collect any water all the time, but that is just the way it is. And then, again, manpower over here. Cool. Tutorial over here, we don't really have to worry about because we're fine. So we're taking over this little village over here. That is great. When I played the first time, I just added more warriors, but honestly, you don't need that right away, and you do want to build up this manpower. That's super important. The next thing, you probably do want to build some militia here pretty soon. I can tell you that you don't need them right away, but you need them relatively soon. So don't forget about that. This guy, I would like you to do more. I don't know what else is out here, so go explore and we can figure that out. And then we have to start concentrating, actually making some stuff happen. Buildings. There are a lot of buttons in this game. There's a lot going on, so I don't blame you if you can't see everything that's happening all over the place. I couldn't. First time I'm still clicking buttons that I haven't clicked before, and that's fine. But you have economy buildings over here, military buildings over here, and then statecraft buildings over here. Obviously, they give you different bonuses and different things. Just the usual stuff, nothing too complicated. But we just have to figure out how we need to do what. We're going to start with a simple spice collector. It costs us 500 plascrete, but you can only build them in areas where you can actually get spice from, so like this village. I'm going to put it relatively close to where the spice field is, so that it can actually get built and we can get some things done. These guys currently aren't doing much, but I think we can take over one more city. I just don't know where one more village, I just don't know where the village is. Once this number is reasonable, I will buy some militia in here, but for right now I'm just gonna let them sit there and hopefully nobody tries to attack me. That will be good. Research. Yeah, there's a big research tree. I have not read all the things that are going on here, but you get a lot of different bonuses. Agents assigned to Cholm Infiltration produce 100% more Solari. Agents assigned to Landsrat Infiltration produce 100 more influence. Unlocks the data center building. That sounds like a good thing, right? So we'll do research on that one. Local studies. 15% authority cost to annex a village unlocks the crafts workshop building. Also sounds interesting and good. Composite materials. Village buildings construction cost. Buildings are constructed 15% faster. You can all read, right? And then survival training unlocks the military base building. That sounds interesting, and then we'll probably get this one later. Apparently I can only always assign 3 researchers at the same time, but I'm fine with that. Okay, what's over here?
Yes.
Interesting. I've never seen this. What is this? Water seller caravan. Hire them to spread propaganda for 500. I have some money right now. And it would give me authority. Or extort a fine, use Arrakis infiltration agent. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what I want to do with them yet. Don't know. I do think that the colors actually mean something. I think when it turns blue, it's really cold, and then if your military units are out, not doing anything, are you done yet? Oh, now you're done. Good, I didn't miss it out. When your units are out and about in the middle of the desert while it's cold, they just die. That's not good. Let's get some spice. The spice that we want. Oh, interesting. They don't have a harvester? Oh. Very interesting. The other fractions so far, like this blue, I think this blue is cold. What does this mean? Construction complete. Yeah, that's fine. I think this blue is cold, and if your units are outside, they just lose some health. Unless it was related to something else. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure on that. So don't worry about that too much. What are you doing? Yeah, do this one. That is the city that we're going to take over. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, the harvester's not here. It's just another thing that usually a sandworm will go after, but in this case, I guess it doesn't happen if we have these...
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
These hunters with us, so that's something, I suppose.
We'll look for invaders there.
Let's just go over here, because it's going to be the city. But yeah, that's what we're going to do for right now. Something that we definitely need is another building, which I need water. We don't have any other way to get water besides these wind traps, so let's make the most out of it. Most that we can. But no, so far, I played this game for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes so far, and it's a lot more fun than I expected. Like, a lot more. I expected, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be neat and all that stuff, but no, overall, there's so much going on, and it's just nice, and it gets more complicated as time goes on. You click on this guy, it actually speeds up. Okay, these have 3 units. 3 units of militia. We're not going to have enough for that, but we do have a lot of manpower right now, so I feel confident in recruiting one more warrior group. Can you see this? The orange stuff is running out. That means we are running out of supplies, so I hope they can make it back in time. Is that our guy?
Yes.
Currently inactive. Where are you? Go here.
Ready for patrol.
Why can I not move you?
What do you need? All clear.
I don't have control over you. What is your problem? It's really weird.
Ready for patrol.
Okay, now... Oh, I can't... There's nothing to go in here. That's what it's telling me. Okay, got it. Let's just go over here then. That's fine. Okay, so Spice Guy over here is doing something useful. You guys are doing something. We have an unassigned agent. A lot of different things are going on in this game all the time. So, this agent is charismatic, global productions increased for influence, and 1% per influence level. What do I want? I want authority, intel, infiltration, manpower. For right now, I'm just going to concentrate on manpower because I need... See, I only have 50 right now. And I need more. And we haven't even built any militia yet, so... It's expensive. It's expensive to run an army. I don't know what a good ratio is or what a good range is for your military. Anywho, we do have enough military to go to war now, so let's do that.
We will help if we can.
Can we just have you come over here, you come over here. We speed this up just a little bit. Look at that. Look at them run. Where's my omnicopter? Doing something over there. Very nice. You guys, go over here, and I hope you have enough to get this done, because if you don't, we have a problem. I don't know if we can actually get this, so let's see. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. I do think if we play against 2 ranged ones, they generally have less defense. Yeah, we lost our ranged guys, but we do have the melee guys still thumping around over here, so that should all be fine. I feel pretty confident with this. Anyhow, we have water getting done there now. That is good. We still have this caravan sitting here. I don't have a ton of money, but I have some money, so I feel like I should just give them money to give me more influence. But I'm still not convinced. Not convinced by all of that. But I am glad that we got Hylula. 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 Yeah, we got that one. Crash shuttle. Ooh. Solaris. Yes. Grab any valuable. Send an omnicopter to do something. Do stuff. What's the alternative? Investigate the crash. Arrakis infiltration. Reward military development. Ooh. What do I have to do there? Use Arrakis infiltration. One agent. We do have a new city. That's neat, but I think this is the edge of the map. So that's actually really good for us because I don't think that means we need militia here a lot. How do I get this? Use investigate the crash. Duration 8 days. Yes. There's a new agent. Just on time. How do I get... How do I... Where can I... Prison, probe setup, supply drop, ghost market, sand cloak. None of those are very helpful. Espionage, no. I want this one. I want the crash shuttle. We do have a guy now. How can I assign you? I'd like to do something. Cancel that. Yes, confirm. Cool. You need to assign agents to Arrakis infiltration. Let me see if I can do that. Agent, yes. Arrakis infiltration. Agent slot for smuggler infiltration, Harkonnen. I don't see it. I don't see it. Use Arrakis. Completion speed progress depends on how many agents are assigned on Arrakis infiltration. But there's no Arrakis infiltration. We have Atreides infiltration, Harkonnen, smuggler infiltration. We have Arrakis. Ooh! Aha! Alright, got it. That one is good, and then this one we can just say, get me this guy, and in 4 minutes we're gonna get something back from them. Cool. Awesome. Village under siege. Didn't I just say that we're just in the edge of the map somewhere and that this doesn't really matter? Now I have to get my spice back and all that stuff? That's just not very helpful. And without militia here, this is not gonna go well. Pretty certain about that. Can we say... As long as you don't destroy all my buildings, I think that will be fine. Okay, there we are. Ha 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 ha! So, totally saved everyone. No problems were had. Just got really lucky. Ooh. That's good. Good little drama in here. Love it. Okay, research is ready for me. What can we do? Diplomatic maneuvers unlocks non-aggressive pact treaty. No. Spy and logistic. You can assign one more agents to all. No. Dune wanderers. Military units. Water upkeep. Military units of daily supply drain. Unlocks the recycling rights. That sounds like a really good thing. Give me that. Defense, structures, ground command. Command point, military units, manpower. I mean, that sounds like something I want. Very cool. Thank you. Do we win? We have still +3. That is actually really good, but once I add another real unit somewhere, we're probably not going to be happy. Anyways, this guy. This area, fuel cell factory resource. So if we build fuel cell production here, we can actually get a little bonus. Is it that one? No, no, no. Plascrete? No. Spice silos? Definitely no. Processing plant? No. Do we not require everything everywhere? You require maintenance center. That's something very different. Wind trap, we do want that, but not right now. Plascrete factory, we do want that. I would like one with a little extra, but I guess that's fine. Like there's no real bonus we get here, but we'll just do that. obviously, every faction does something different for different reasons, and I've played with this one before because that's not how I play my games. So deal with it. Have you come over here about that? Don't go too far away from our spice, please. Can we build anything extra here? For 100 plascrete, which right now we don't even produce plascrete. So we need plascrete. We can't just waste it. Well, we are producing 4 plascrete, actually. What are you finding? Ooh, different city. What's that? Rare elements. What are we going to do with that? Who knows? Who actually knows? I was never at the edge of the map. I'm kind of surprised of where we are. Oh, there's a vote coming up. Vote will end in 6 days. Thanks, music. It's very, very helpful. This is just where you go on and say, hey, what do you want to do with all these things? And first, I would like to go back to normal speed. Now I want to see here. Military development completion speed is increased by 50%. I kind of like that. So support that, and then elected faction gains 30 authority production. That's fine. And I give another 100 points. Oh, do we? Oh, we don't actually have voting points here. This is a really interesting faction because it's very different than the Smuggler and the green one, the Atreides group that I played before. But I like it. I like it. So it feels to me that I need a lot more influence, and that's fine. But yeah, I kind of like the military piece. So let's go with that and see what happens. Close. Thank you. We got that. Point of interest investigated. Very good. Click on you, resolve you, and we get... Ask for research funding, prerequisites for research 2 new developments. Find and resolve 2 crashed omnicopter discoveries. Wow. That's a lot of work.
Ready for patrol. Received.
Well, go somewhere. This is a really long trek, but I think we have to take that. That's not an omnicopter site. That's another city that we probably have to look at. There is someone else figuring out something else. Don't like it, but sometimes that's just how this works. Where are you? Where are you going? What is this? Is that another city?
I wait.
Looks exactly like the tower that we started at. So interesting. Yeah. While you here, do this. Maybe this. Actually.
On our way.
Is that an omnicopter? If it is, we should probably do something with it.
What does
You
Lieutenant
guys
command?
get this city. We do have a good number of manpower right now. I really like it. But we're not there yet. I'm really still saving up because once you're out of manpower, it's hard. It's complicated. Oh, we're not making water right now, which means we are barely producing enough water to stay even. That is not good, and we're not really producing a lot. How are we producing 28 plascrete right now? Did I produce a plascrete factory? I didn't realize it. I thought I did something stupid, but apparently I didn't. Let's put water there. There's combat. And you know what? If you want to see if we win this fight, you probably have to come back next time. So, thank you very much for watching. I really like this game. Yeah, we're going to pause this because otherwise that'd be silly. Really like this game. There's a lot going on. The map is relatively huge, actually, and it gets really easy out of hand, so I don't know if I can even play this past a two-parter, but I would like to, because honestly, there's just a lot going on, and I'm sure that I don't understand everything that's happening yet. I would like to understand it. Don't try to solve everything for me. I will figure it out over time, or I won't, and then we'll just restart, and that's fine too. So, yeah, that's what I have. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.